Hello, welcome to part 13 of this 30 days React challenge course. And yeah, let's start directly. Tip calculator, okay. Uh, Let me close this. By the way, I have been following a React guide a lot, and based on this, I've thought of a React course series that I want to create. So yeah, I will start on that soon. Let's see. Tip calculator, okay, again easy problem. 68.4% exponential tip calculator, total bill amount based on the user input from the bill amount and the desired percentage. Okay, steps to create the app: create input elements, bill amount input, add an input field where users can enter the bill amount, assign it an ID, bill amount. Okay, let's start doing this. Because it's an easy, we can directly start working on it, and if there will be any exception, we'll see. Let's set the ID, tip percentage. Okay, there should be another ID. So what I'll do is I'll add a placeholder and I'll name it as bill amount. And we know whenever there is an input thing, we have to create use state also. So let's start doing that directly. Const bill amount set bill amount is equals to use state null. Okay, notice that this has been imported. So if you are doing along, if you are not selecting it from the drop down, then you might have to write this on your own. And let's do on change set bill amount as e.target.value, and let's save this so the indentation can work. We have the bill amount, we have the on change. Great, let's copy this and use this for tip percent. We will have to create another use state, tip percent set tip percent. By the way, if you know like creating the design in React, managing different components, functional components, not class components, if you know set state, passing the data from parent to child, child to parent, it will cover up almost 70 to 80% of your React day-to-day work. It doesn't mean in terms of course you will cover 70 to 80% because it will be just 15-20%, but those 15-20% is most used in React. So focus on those things only at a start, and then focus on creating projects. Now we have to create a calculate button, amount. Okay, button slash button, and let's use this ID and name it as same calculate Great. And in that we know that we will have to use on click. These are just basic things which becomes a memory with time. Handle calculate. Let's create this function also. Function handle calculate. We could have created arrow function also, either way it's fine for me. And yeah, we'll see now what we have to do. Implement the logic calculation. Write a function that calculates the amount, total bill amount, okay, including the tip. This is done by adding the tip amount to the original bill amount. Okay, display the result. We have to create any element. I will create a div directly, or you can create a paragraph tag also, which is a bit better. ID. Okay, so for this also we'll create a use state because we have to control the value of this total amount, right? And we'll use this total amount here. Ensure that the display total is formatted to 2 decimals. Okay, we'll do that. Criteria of testing, correct implementation of IDs that we have done, accurate collect calculation for this up to 2 decimals. Okay, let's try this. So I think we just have to do a function here. If we type, let's say 100 here, and we mention the tip percentage as 10, maybe let me write it as 200 to explain it better, and we write 10. So the total amount displayed should be 220. 200 from this, and 10% of 200 is 20. Therefore, 220 should be the final amount. So let's calculate that. Const amount is equals to, we will have to parse it, parse int build amount plus, sorry, not integer, float, because what if it's a decimal point, right? Tip percentage. So this will be the 200 that we are calculating. Now from this 10% we have to calculate the remaining tip. So for that it would be into parse float bill amount divide by 100. This total will be the tip, and this should give us the amount. So now let's set it to total amount. Set total amount dot to fixed to. I'm not sure if this will round up the values or not, but right now I'm using it. We'll see if the test cases pass that, then it's great. And if I would have been creating this on my proper project, what I would have done is I would have added checks for these values also, that first of all they are not empty, second they are numbers only, so using NN we could have checked that, but right now what I will do is, if the test cases pass, then I'll just avoid those things. So yeah, let's see, because if we are doing not a number and those kind of things checks, then we should have added an error message also, which they haven't added. That means they are not testing on those parameters. I'm assuming that. Let's see. Let's try it first, and we get 240, which is correct. And the problem with this value will be negative, and it is also working like this. So yeah, these checks can help. Let's see if the test cases will fail, we will add checks for this, otherwise I'll just skip this. They should have added test cases for negative, but it's fine. I think if someone can pass this exercise on their own, that means they can also add checks for negative things also, but still having those kind of test cases would have been better. Anyways, thanks a lot, and do subscribe, like these videos, comment if you have learned something. Last 4 to 5 videos have been a bit boring for me, but because I have started this, we have already covered almost 45% of the course, 13 videos. So we have like 17 videos left, 16 videos left, 17. So we will go through it completely and see if maybe now it will increase the difficulty. But that's it. Thank you. Bye bye.